Week 1 of the Prep Pigskin Report is in the books. Highlights and write-ups are up on KUSI.com. Make sure you go check them out as soon as the sportscast is over. 27 games last night, and this week we're going to 31. We have one Saturday game to show you. La Costa Canyon hosting Serna out of Whittier, 108. Before the half, Maverick quarterback Jake Newfield with a 9-yard pass to Austin Garrett. That ties the game at 7. 6:03 left in the third. The ball to Carson Lippert, who runs 7 yards for the score. LCC up 13-7. 3 minutes later, it's Newfield with the pass to Garrett Miller. This is a 19-yard touchdown and a 20-7 lead. 9:04 left in the fourth, and it's Newfield again. This time to Jaquan Carroll, who zigzags 40 yards for the score to increase the Mavericks lead to 27-7. La Costa starts their season with the win. The final on this one, 34-7. Now our Friday in-studio guest, Helix High quarterback and UC Davis commit Carson Baker. The Scotty riding high after a dominant 35-0 win over Harriman out of Utah.
Watching on film, we knew they were really good, highly ranked. So we just wanted to come in and play our game, and I think we did that. We executed.
This is gonna be hard to pick a silver pigskin candidate from your school, man. You have a lot of options.
We got a lot of guys to throw to too. Isaiah Wooden, Isaac Taylor, Terrence Tolbert, all stepped up, and we kind of connected over the offseason. We're doing real good.
We're also a part of the Helix High team, the state basketball team. Talk us about that run. And
we had about 4 or 5 home games throughout our stretch that were sold out, and it was great. We all had a really good bond on that team, and it was fun to just do something other than football,
All right, the college football season kicking off this weekend. Both local teams don't start till next week. So here's Stanford and Rice in Australia. 8 members of the Cardinal are from San Diego, including Cathedral grad Casey Tuhill, who recovers a fumble as Stanford was up 55-7 when I left the sports office. I'm going to guess that they're probably going to win. Next up, Portland State and BYU. Both these teams have local kids, including 2 men who spent some time on the Silver Pigskin podium. The Warner Brothers 2013 Silver Pigskin finalist Fred almost snags the short toss right there. In 2015, Silver Pigskin finalist Troy, he almost gets his first pick. Doesn't matter, though. The Cougars go on to win this one, the final 20-6. How about we jump in the water? The Bronco Invitational for a boys water polo. Here's Fallbrook and Modern Day. Third quarter, the Warriors chase Norfolk with the quick backhand for one of his game-high 4 goals. Moments later, teammate Bryce Salmons tickles the twine for the goal. Fallbrook all over in this one, 26. One more game from the Bronco Invitational. For you, Valley Center taking on San Marcos. The Knights' Anoa Avia opens the scoring with a nice goal in the corner. Second quarter, and the Jaguars' Joe Shaner makes his defender, and he scores one of his team-high 4. Valley Center goes on to win the final on this one, 10-7. Over at Alliant University, Sarah High girls basketball coach Corey Wright hosting a 3-on-3 tournament for a cause. The 20-year U.S. Navy veteran Wright is teaming up with former Silver Pigskin winner Abraham Muhazy and his new ABA team, the San Diego Kings, to put on hoops for troops to honor service members and first responders and give a chance to say thank you.
All we want as veterans at times is sometimes thank you is enough. Because there's no repayment. We don't ask for that. But I just wanted every veteran in here, and even those that are currently serving, to be appreciated. And that's what this is. We wanted to come out here, we wanted to hoop for our troops, tell them thank you, and just pay homage to them. And I think we've succeeded that.
Well, meet 17-year-old Sean Glatz, and this is no ordinary ride through Solana Beach. This is an attempt at the Guinness World Record for the longest distance manual skateboard, a wheelie. Entering today, that number was 712 feet. After the last final rolls, the new record now belongs to Sean, an official distance of 736 feet.
I hope that my grandpa sees this. He's sick in the hospital. I did this for him. I put everything into it, and now that it's done, I'm so happy. For anybody who really wants something, you really have to put everything you have into it. Because once it's done, it's going to be so amazing, and it's not going to come easy, so if you want something, go get it. There's going to be some ups and downs to it. It just takes practice, and there's going to be that one where you make it, and it's going to feel really good.
Well, there are just 7 days left in the Del Mar Summer Meet before they wrap up and prepare for the Fall Meet in the 2017 Breeders' Cup. Still several win-in-your-in stakes, including 2 on a Saturday. We start with the 32nd running of the Pat O'Brien Stakes for 3-year-olds and up. Trevor Denman.
the centre comes Giant Expectations with a big run. Giant Expectations chasing the grey Calculator. They come for home, Calculator. Giant Expectations grabs the lead with 50 to go. Giant Expectations to win, going away.
Giant Expectations with Gary Stevens aboard. You're a winner. The 4-year-old Chestnut Colt, trained by Peter Yurton, paying $11.40 for the win. Your second stakes race, the Shared Belief Stakes for 3-year-olds, worth $100,000. Here's Trevor once more.
And it's all battle of Midway, telling them you got to come and catch me, you want to win this one. Gato Del Oro is racing in second. It's a 16th to go, and they would need to sprout wings to get to Battle of Midway. Battle of Midway and Flavion Prot, way too good in the Shared Belief Stakes.
Yes, Battle of Midway, riding to victory with Flavian Pratt aboard, trained by Jerry Hollendorfer, the 3-year-old Bay Colt, returning $8.40 on the $2 ticket. At Saratoga Race Course in New York, all 3 Triple Crown winners are running the $1.25 million Travers Stakes. Here's Larry Colmus.
Into the stretch, and it's West Coast. IRAP confronts him. Gunnavera comes up on the outside of them, and Taprit is fourth. Furlong to run. Mike Smith getting all from West Coast as he clings to the lead from Gunnavera. IRAP is third on the inside. Taprit is fourth. It is West Coast, and he keeps on rolling. And West Coast goes wire to wire in the Travers.
Yeah, good for him, as West Coast upsetting all 3 Triple Crown winners. They 3-year-old Colt ridden by Mike Smith and trained by Bob Baffert, paying $14.20 for the win. Believe it or not, we're not done when we come